Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about a few things that's still making your house look kind of cluttered. So I actually walked around my house and tried to figure out what made my house look cluttered, and I thought I would share that with y'all. So let's get into that list. But first I wanted to let you guys know on here especially that I am not going to be posting on Tuesdays anymore because I started school, and I'm already looking at the classes and I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be slightly hectic. So I needed to cut myself some slack and just do one video on here a week, and that's gonna be on Fridays, usually around 5 o'clock unless the internet stops working, but usually it does work, so that's fine. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you know about that. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so the first thing that is making your house look cluttered, even if you declutter like you were amazing and declutter just everything, there's still probably some things that when you look around you're like, it's still cluttered. It looks cluttered. Why does my house look cluttered? And I will tell you why. The first thing is cords and wires. Those things are everywhere, and because we need them, there's nothing else we could do, we need them. But there's probably like a lot of cords bunched up and they're all tied. They're just, mixed up. That's especially in my living room where the TV is at. It's just a bunch of cords everywhere and it is very annoying. In my room I try to minimize it and lower the amount of cords I use, which I do pretty well. But probably the best way that I've seen online that they deal with this is get like a box, and in the box you decorate the box nice and pretty, and then inside you put an extension cord where it has a lot of sockets in it, right? And then you're able to, through the box, you're able to connect all the things you need, and it's all hidden in a little box. Though it's just kind of hiding it. You're still gonna have the cords, but it doesn't look that bad anymore. And try to like bundle them up, so it's just like probably like one big cord instead of a bunch of little ones everywhere. It makes it look a lot less cluttered. So that's one thought you could fix, or that's one way you could fix that. The second thing that is making your house look cluttered, and I learned this from my mother, is the dishes. If you wash dishes, great. If you have a dishwasher, you are blessed. I do not have one. But if you wash your dishes, we all have that dish rack, and the best way to make your house look less, or your kitchen look less cluttered, is put the dishes away. I know sometimes we just leave them there to dry, and because we don't want to dry them, or I sometimes don't even care and put them away wet. I don't really care. But the best way to make it look a lot cleaner is putting the dishes away, and it's just like another 2 minutes of work. It's not that bad. So just put your dishes away and you'll see that it makes everything look cleaner, and it is better. So put your dishes away. Okay, going back to the kitchen, or actually pretty much like any flat surface, is having a very stuffed flat surface everywhere, like especially like the counters in your kitchen or the tables in your living room or your nightstand. Having a bunch of stuff on these flat surfaces makes it look a lot cluttered. So one thing I recommend is decluttering. Get rid of the things that you don't really care for or don't really like, or you probably do like them because they are there, but you don't really need. So that's one way. Just put like a few single things there. Now a lot of things like where I have all my like products for skincare or perfumes and all that, I saw somewhere, I don't know if I'll eventually do this, it seems like a lot of work, but to get just a bunch of bottles, like glass bottles, or like they could be plastic, all the same color, and whenever you buy the new product you just put it in the bottle and it looks nice and refined. That seems like a lot of work. I prefer just keeping it in the bottle, but it does look a lot better and cleaner and nice, and it just doesn't look that cluttered. I don't know if I'll do that, but that is one way. It's an option for you if you want to do that. Okay, this one's a big one that we had, and I had when I was younger. It's over decorations, over too much decor on your walls. You just need to like take it all down and then slowly put things back up and get rid of like half of what's on your wall. That helps so much, and well, before you put everything up, maybe a nice coat of paint. It usually works very well. But yeah, get rid of a lot of things that you put on your wall. Some of it is just not worth it. A ton of photos or just a bunch of artwork. I used to love artwork and I couldn't afford it, so what I ended up doing was I bought calendars, and I usually love the pictures on the calendar, so I would cut it and put those on my wall. It was, I recall I was like 14 and there was not a single empty space on my wall, and my room was always looked like a mess. It was awful. But I recall a friend came over and she's just like, I think we need to, like, let me help you here. And she did, and I didn't realize that until later on, that it was because of that. So take the stuff off your walls. I know it's gonna be painful, and then choose the things that you love and put those on the wall, and then make it simple, clean, and try to keep like one color, like a color scheme in that particular room, whatever it is. Maybe it's black and white or blue and green, I don't care. It could be anything, but try to keep it the same color and it will look really nice. Our living room suffers from this. Too much furniture, way too much furniture. I mean, you have like 5 tables there, 10 chairs, and it's just ridiculous. They're all over the place. You don't need that much furniture, you just need as much as you're using, and that is nice. So what I mean, I'm pretty sure in our living room we have a chair that is of no use. It is just sitting there, and I'm pretty sure it's in a very awkward spot. If we got rid of it, it would look much nicer. All that furniture that you don't need, that you rarely use, get rid of it. Like, get rid of it. You don't need it. It is just there for absolutely no reason. So it will help make your house look less cluttered. I'm gonna keep repeating that because getting rid of stuff is hard, because it is money that you feel like you're throwing away, but maybe you could resell it or give it to Goodwill and stuff like that. But you'll feel so much happier when you do this. Okay, next one. I struggle with this one personally, to find places for them, and it's books. If you have too many books, if you have a ton of books like I do, I have no idea how many books I have, but I have a ton of books, and I'm probably gonna keep buying more. Not probably, I will keep buying more. So I need to find a way to, you know, put them on display, but nicely and well. So I have done that, but always when I start reading more books, or I'm like getting books for a video or something like that, they end up scattered all over the place and I forget to put them back, and I have piles of books everywhere. So right now there's one on my bed, but those are library books, so that's different. So keeping the books put away in a place where if you want to display them, fantastic, display them in a nice orderly fashion. But if they are just scattered everywhere, it doesn't look good. It just doesn't. So try to figure that out. My hair, weird. But yes, books are one of the things. Okay, I think this one affects everyone. I am pretty sure. We all get mail that we don't care for. We're in a digital world. I don't understand why we still get a lot of mail. So, paper piles, they end up stacking up everywhere. If you don't have a desk, even worse, it's just all over the place. Our kitchen table and our pantry is always full, or is always full of paper piles, because it is so hard to keep up with all of it. So there's systems that you could go through with it. We've tried some work, but then lack of discipline ruins them. But the best way is probably to have like a mail slot, and every day, or if that's too much, maybe like once a week, go through what's in that mail slot. Just stuff it in there every single time. Right now we just have our table, and that is where the mail ends up, and that's an awful thing. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get rid of all that paper stuff. Last one, and probably the one that affects your household so much more than you think, but I think a lot of people are doing it now more, is making your bed, or an unmade bed makes your whole, the whole room, whatever room you're in, and therefore the house look very, very dirty and cluttered. A made bed, it's just so serene looking and beautiful, even though there's some people who say, why am I gonna make my bed if I'm just gonna get back in it that night? No, no, no. It keeps structure, it makes things look nice. Make your bed. Now, I do believe in letting your bed breathe, so let your bed breathe for like half an hour in the morning and then make it. But definitely make your bed. Your room will look so much better once you make your bed. So those are things that I believe, and that actually in my household make your house look more cluttered than it really is. So if you fix these things, I guarantee you that your house will look so much better, and you know, you will be a lot happier once these things are done. I'm gonna have to get these things done eventually. We'll see. But yeah, I just thought I would share these, and thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below, and let me know what you think makes your house look a little more cluttered than you would wish. So let me know, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Bye guys.